Ow, 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 ow. Reconnect with your body.
Welcome back. This is Module 1. Anchor your presence in your physical body. What does this mean actually? Well, our presence, our awareness is mobile and it has the ability to perceive from different places, like perceiving your feet, sensing your hands, or feeling your heart. So you can perceive things from within your body, but your awareness can also sense things beyond your body. And the modern world is constantly dragging our attention into our phones, into our computers, into the traffic around us, into people, into advertisements, and so on. We are dealing with an amount of information and at a speed like never before. But we rarely take a proper time to connect to the rhythm of our body or the rhythm of your inner experience. How do we do that? Well, neuroscience has a famous mantra that says, wherever you put attention, energy follows. So instead of investing immense amount of energy outside of us, we will practice here a self-massage and activation of the body to bring back attention and so forth energy to the body. We will use different levels to address the skin and then even deeper the muscles and the tendons, and we'll go even deeper into the organs, into some glands, all the way down to the bones. As we do that, we will reinvest an immense amount of energy into our physiology so that the body can work better, get nutrients out of our food, but also process better the oxygen and the CO2. And as the body is more alive and is more present, you'll feel better your needs, but also you'll get in contact with your emotions and your feeling in a different way. So this module is about calling back attention, calling back energy and reinvesting all this energy in the space of the body with the touch. But before we start, and this is going to be super important, before each module and before each practice, we'll take a time to close our eyes. Put your hands on your heart and really take a moment to tune yourself, to remember why you're doing this actually, so that we can work with purpose, with intention, with the intention that you set at the beginning of this course. And we will also include whatever resistance is here today, whether it's tiredness, whether it's laziness, so that again we have a balanced intention. We have a 0-point intention. And as this intention reaches all our cells of our body, and as we breathe with it, we are aligning the work, and this is creating a much more efficient practice, because we are not just doing fitness or pure body work. We could call it fitness of the soul actually, because we're inviting all your powers, and not only the physical one, the emotional one, the spiritual one, so that when we go into action, we will have way more results and way more impact into reprogramming and into helping ourselves to overcome whatever is on our path. So as we align our attention now, and it reaches all our cells, and as we breathe and relax, trusting this immense intelligence working for you, we are ready to start the work. So whether you still have your eyes closed or open, you can start to rub your hands against each other. And I want you to come into an activity which is fast and quite demanding, because we're going to create sensation not only between your fingers or at the back of your hands, but also reaching the forearms. And we are doing this to feel our skin. So remember, even if you are doing it, to be passive enough to sense this heat, to sense this energy that you are awakening at the surface of your body. And this is something, this touch, this fire touch, you can use to go through all your body. Wherever there is skin or hair, like for example your skull, and really go for it. Don't be afraid to mess with your haircut for now. You can always rearrange later. And I want you to journey along your whole body, going through your legs, all the way down to your feet. And you might be breathing or sweating, and don't worry, it's part of the practice. But to really go everywhere, also at the back and the butt. It's like a shower. You can think of making a sensory shower. And we are actually awakening the energy at the skin level. And it can feel warm, and really feel it. Remember, we are bringing attention and energy to your body. And don't forget the face. And maybe now, from the face, we'll start to address more the muscles. And this is a bit slower because you want to address more the mass. You start to go from the two-dimensional surface into a massage of the three-dimensional part of your body. And the muscles, the tendons, all those volumes. And you can go like this and really massage and feel your three-dimensionality. And the same way we went all the way through the body, I want you to start to massage the belly also, to really feel its density. That's solid. And if you're around the belly already, you can turn clockwise like this. I'll keep my eyes closed because I really want to focus on the feeling of it, to really bring my awareness, to call my energy within the body and not into what I see of it, which is very different. But you can watch and do the same on your legs. Really feel like it's dense, it's a volume, and really go everywhere. So that you feel it's quite solid matter. And then wherever you touch and massage the muscles, whether it's in your back or up to the ears, and really work with your ears. We'll work around the eyes also here, super important if you are into a lot of computer work. Really making cycles around the eyes. Yes. And now we're gonna use the tapping because we want to address more the inside. And on the skull you start with the fingers, and it's a quite light touch. You just want to feel this solid part of your body, the bones, which is the deepest structure. And remember to feel. Remember to listen with your head, to listen with your face. So that even if you're doing it, you are as much receiving it. And as you get here on the chest, you can use maybe a full hands, if it's okay for you, and going down to the belly. Where there's no bones, we can reach more into the organs, like making them resonating. And we will do that here for the kidneys. And those organs are actually the batteries of the body. And right above you have the adrenals. So I want you to play where the sound changes, where it goes higher and lower. And as we do it, remember to breathe and feel. Super important. It's not an idea, it's not a concept. It's an experience that your body's having. And we'll come here, activating the liver, which is around the last ribs. Remember to feel it. Is it new? Is it different? Is it unknown? Is it uncomfortable? Maybe adapt the tapping so that you can learn the way it's best for you. And we're going to use this tapping also to reach down the bones of the pelvis. And let's not forget the butt. Our butt really deserves a nice kick and a nice activation. It's sitting most of the time. So really go into those muscles here on the side. And as you realize, you're already breathing. It's already a kind of a work. But it's much more made to make you feel your body. So feel where you're touching. And you're going to tap the legs like this, outside and inside. And keep going all the way down to the feet. And back up the inner leg. Yes. And back to the belly. And we're going to here tap on the sternum. There is right under the sternum a gland called the thymus, which is part of your immune system. And if you're really tired someday, you can tap there for 5 or 10 minutes. It's going to give a boost of energy. And I want you to be able to feel those vibrations, like if you are using a drum. So remember, it's not only about the physical work, it's also about perceiving, about sensing. And now we'll work with a more sensitive gland here, the thyroid. And I want you just to shake it like this. So that you can feel this space that is rarely activated. And the thyroid has more than 500 functions in the body. And it can really help you balance activity and passivity. So just bring attention to it. And as we bring attention to it, energy flows to it, blood flows to it. So it's becoming more part of our experience, more part of our feeling, more part of our thinking. Yes. And now to finish, we're gonna use like wearing gloves. You're gonna bring back all the way to the center, like bringing this energy, this attention, reconnecting your arms with your heart, with your gut. And the same from all the way down, feet, back up through your leg to your belly. So you are gathering yourself back now that you can feel your whole body better. And bring also your head back down through your throat, back down to your heart, back down to your belly. And start again. Wearing gloves to reconnect the arm all the way through the heart to the belly. Wearing another glove to bring back, to reconnect this arm into your shoulder, into your heart, into your belly by feeling its path. And then the same thing with your legs, bringing back to the center, bringing the feet by sensing it, sensation all the way through the thigh into the belly, and we end up here. And if you can find a place to sit comfortable where you keep in the energy of the practice, and just now, like a bell that we've been hitting, that's been ringing for a time, just listen to the resonance, whether it's warmth, tickling, bubbling. Just listen to sensation. Listen from your body, like if your whole body is an ear. Make sure you breathe. Make sure you invest your intention and your awareness in a whole surface, in a whole volume. The volume of your chest all the way to the back. The volume of your belly all the way to the lower back. This meditation, this time we're taking now, is to acknowledge the volume of this three-dimensional body, to feel its presence as we awaken. And you might have a clearer feeling, where does your body start? Clearer feeling of what's underneath your feet. I sense the chair. Or other sensation like heat, bubbles. And as you listen to your body, as you give it attention, just hear what it needs. Maybe it's more breath. Maybe it's more tenderness. Maybe it's less tension. Maybe it's just presence. And whatever it needs, you can provide. This is a very physical meditation. Feeling, sensing, perceiving your body every single
meditation according to your needs. Those will be very quickly. But if you have time to stay in this rapid